People were saying Xbox is a monopoly. Or is it Steam? Let's go ahead and check out this tweet. Okay, so here's the first tweet. Valve Steam holds a monopoly on the PC games market, says 72% of the industry executives surveyed. And I could see this because depending on Steam, on how they do this, like if they're kind of paying people to be on Steam, or if it's just like a one-way road, like everyone uses Steam, therefore it doesn't matter, they're not making a deal, they're just placing their games on Steam, and then Steam gets a percentage of their shit, which probably isn't a problem for like the bigger games, but you just got to think about the smaller fish in that tank. But I will say, like, even though it has a lot of games on it, I do feel like it is easy to find games, like newer games too. Game Pass isn't sounding as bad now, huh? Because at least with the Game Pass, like, I feel like it was fair for developers and people who put their games on there because they were getting paid to put their games on there. Not only that, that game that might have gotten no exposure is now getting plenty of exposure. And the quoted tweet says, Valve isn't paying developers off to publish their games on their store. Like Epic, they simply provide the best service and people choose Steam over their other stores. And this is true. I mean, because with EA, Epic, those are just for their fucking games. You know what I'm saying? But with Steam, it has every fucking game. And why wouldn't someone put their fucking, like, if they don't put their game on Steam, it's doing a big disservice. Now, this also makes sense why they said, shit, Xbox, Microsoft, you have a competition within your ecosystem, and that's going to be Steam, which is going to be on your PC hybrid console, you know? So where are people going to buy the games once they get that Xbox next gen? Or the ROG Alley? I guess that would be a good question right now. Are people buying games off the Xbox Game Pass or the Xbox Store, or are they doing it straight through Steam? Because I know your Steam games also go to Xbox. Like, so if you're on the Xbox app on the ROG Alley, that will also be on the Xbox app. So you can play those games like under Xbox, not in like the PC window, but less goes on in the background if you play under Xbox, even if you play under Xbox playing a Steam game, you know? So I think that's interesting too. Maybe they might partner, but let's go ahead and look at some of these. It says Steam is the only monopoly I'm okay with. Monopoly, based on having features become standard, they outpace the competition through active development and improvement instead of buying out. This is true. It's not only for customers, but other developers too. This is true, bruh. I guess we don't care that it's a monopoly. Again, I do think this is more like a problem for the devs, not us. It doesn't affect us, but it affects the devs because they are not getting like really compensated. You get what I'm trying to say? Again, someone puts their game on Game Pass. They get paid out for that. So it's not just like Xbox is just like having their game and then not getting anything from it. I mean, and then like the developer has no choice. No, they actually wanted the game on Game Pass. That's how it came to be there. It says Epic Store takes a much smaller fee. They could sell their games at a discount, but they refuse to do it. And again, it's because everyone gets their games off Steam. You know what I'm saying? If you're a new PC player, you go straight to Steam. Nothing else. The other shit downloads if you buy a game that has to do with that shit. Like, you get Battlefield. Oh, all of a sudden you got the EA app. You get a different game. All of a sudden you got the fucking Riot or Epic Store app. Because I get what he's saying. Basically, like, if they did switch storefronts, the competition would be easier and you could just sell your game at whatever. You wouldn't have to base it off what they're doing, you know, and hope that you gain front page privilege and people find you due to like so many people on it. But again, it's a risk they're willing to take because everyone's on Steam. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this tweet, this situation. Is it bad that Steam is a monopoly? And I'm not saying for us customers, but I'm really saying for the devs. What do you guys think? Let me know y'all's thoughts in the comments. And until then, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. And I decided to like record again because I seen this, and this guy JB literally made such a good point. Okay, so Microsoft merging Xbox and Windows development pipelines into a single code base with shared binaries, allowing developers to deploy the same code to Xbox with minimal changes. And then he adds on, he says, Sony publishing directly on the Xbox store would bypass Valve's standard 30% Steam revenue share. You know what that means? Bitch, more games for us! And it's, yeah, we're gonna, fuck, we're gonna be loaded. I can't wait. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this?